Coming out as a lesbian, gay, bisexual, or transgender person can be an emotionally challenging process. Realizing that you're a gay, lesbian, bisexual, or transgender, LGBT as it's commonly known, is more than just an awareness that you're attracted to members of the same gender. It can also involve confusion and anxiety, as well as conflicts about the loss of a traditional heterosexual life. Because of our society's prejudices, coming out can be a difficult process for LGBT people. Coming out is a process of understanding, accepting, and valuing one's sexual orientation or gender identity. Some stages of coming out may include: self-awareness of one's sexual orientation is the first stage of coming out. Often LGBT people have a feeling of being different and the attraction to the same gender at an early age. This is often pushed aside until later in life, usually in adolescence. Disclosing your sexual orientation to others is usually the next step by letting a close family member or friend know. With a positive experience, your disclosure will most likely build your self-esteem. At this point, information is gathered to understand what it means to be gay, and the stereotypes that are often associated with LGBT people are explored and accepted or rejected. Socializing with other gay, lesbian, and bisexual people often helps those coming out to feel some support and not feel alone in the world. Often a positive sense of self is gained by acceptance, validation, and support by the gay community. Once an LGBT person becomes more comfortable with his or her identity, fulfilling and satisfying relationships with other LGBT persons are sought out. Acceptance is often the stage of openness and non-defensiveness about one's sexual orientation. This is often a personal preference, with different experiences being dictated by ethnicity, cultural norms, age, and profession. One of the most difficult issues for someone coming out is telling a close family member or friend. Some questions to consider when coming out include: what does this relationship mean to you, and what does your coming out process mean to this person? How will you be coming out affect this relationship? What are the obstacles for this person to accept your sexual orientation? What are the pros and cons about coming out to them now? Can you afford to deal with any potential financial ramifications at this time, such as a job loss? What external resources can you offer your family member or friend, such as the internet or books? What kinds of support do you need for coming out to be a positive experience? Do you have a safe person to speak with before or after the experience, such as a licensed marriage and family therapist? What might you say in order to come out? How can you prepare for any issues, especially negative reactions you anticipate from the conversation? What can you do to take care of yourself if the coming out process is stressful? What can you do to celebrate or congratulate yourself afterward? Every person will approach this process in an individual way. Some may seek the counsel of a close friend or other trusted person, such as a professional therapist, in sorting through the feelings and emotions that are present in the coming out process. There are many resources online that may help you understand the coming out process. If you're going through or about to go through the coming out process and think you would benefit from speaking to a licensed therapist, please visit www.counselingcalifornia.com for helpful resources, information, and articles. Counseling California is an extensive online directory of over 8,000 licensed therapists throughout California and is searchable by a variety of means, including city, zip code, and area of emphasis. There is no cost to use the website. Please take care of yourself and reach out for a helping hand when you need it. Thank you.